Alright, hi everyone. It's the 24th of March 2019. This week I am going to be looking at selling the New Zealand dollar card. I want to see what the pound New Zealand dollar is doing before I continue. And I want to take a sell or buy trade on the pound card, and we'll discuss that shortly. Alright, so the New Zealand card is one that I like a lot. This is the downtrend line. We can clearly see the market is making lower lows and lower highs. If we do this, we're now at an area here that the market should make a lower high and continue to push. From past performance, the market usually takes over 100 days to make these big moves. So I'm not expecting next week in 5 days for this market to fall 900 pips. All right, what I am expecting, however, is potentially the start of this move here, maybe even the move down here, which is 300 pips to these previous lows. So in that range, in that setup, the market is trending right now on the New Zealand card. So we should see this market go bearish soon. So that's one reason why I'm entering this market bearish. Second is, if I look across here, I could see that the market found support at this area here. And when the market closed below it properly, the market found resistance, and potentially resistance. That's the third reason why I'm entering. So that is the third. So the first is trending market. Second is at the trend line. The third is support becoming resistance. The fourth reason, I showed you all the M's, right? Look at this right here and we could clearly see it. This is the uptrend line that was broken. The market then came up to here, fell, pulled back. This is our M. And now we should see the market begin to fall. So this is why I like the New Zealand card. This is actually one of my favorite pairs for this week. Now don't quote me. I don't have a favorite pair. I know people sometimes listen to what they want to hear. I don't have a favorite pair, but in terms of setups, this is a very good setup for this week so far. Can we still lose on this trade? Sure. I've seen this happen before where sometimes we have all these convergences and the market still goes against us. All right, but I like this one. So what I'm waiting for actually is another U-turn. If I get a confirmed U-turn here, a bearish candlestick formation, something like that, I am actually going to sell again, and I'll be in 3 positions on the New Zealand card as it works its way down next week. Pound New Zealand dollar. So we made a lot of money on the pound New Zealand dollar last week and week before. All right, so we had some sell trades from week before. We made 300 and something pips. We made 100 and something pips. We made another 100 and something pips on the way down here from before. We made actually over 200 pips on the way down here from before. We're now pulling back. There are a lot of things this market can do. Now, this was our M that we were trading from last week. Why we were selling the market, right? Here, down, up, and should fall, which it did. Now that the market has started falling, we expect the market to pull back. I was actually looking to buy this pair last week, but I missed the entry, so I did not chase it, all right? But what I am seeing now, this area here, if this downtrend from here, where the market is making lower lows and lower highs, is going to hold, the market is going to come to this trend line, this area of support to become resistance, and that's where it's going to U-turn and start falling. Now again, I could only sell this from here to here, which is 330 pips. I can't start selling all the way down here until we close below this support area right here. All right, so what I want to see is the market come up to this area, reject, and then I would be interested in taking a sell. If that does not happen and the market breaks this trend line, breaks this area, I'm going to wait for the market to pull back, and that's why I want to buy, but I only want to buy up to 1.9492, which is going to be resistance. If at resistance, just like we did here, we're back up at resistance, and I get a bearish formation, I want to sell the market. If it breaks this resistance, I want to wait for a retest, and that's why I want to buy the market. So we have 4 scenarios to play out here, and based on what the market does, that's how I'll know what I want to do on the pound New Zealand dollar this week. So I am going to be looking at it. What I will do on this one, if I do take a trade this week, I will send it out in the group during the week when I actually take the trade. All right, so everybody will be on the same page, and I'll let you know which scenario played out, which trade I took based on this. The pound card is giving us somewhat of a cleaner setup this week. So the pound card, last week I spoke about this, and we didn't take this trade, but we reviewed this, I believe, in one of the mastermind sessions, and the market fell down to support. Great. It then bounced right back up to resistance. We're now at resistance. So this makes it much easier. I like these trades a lot. If this market holds here, I want to sell this. I'm going to put a stop above and a limit down to support. If the market breaks out, I want resistance to potentially become support across on this side here. And that's where I'm going to buy the market for the market to go to the D extension. So I put the two scenarios here, scenario 1 and 2 for you all to see if it holds here. So when I say if it holds, because I realize like some of you all in terms of messaging me, when I say if it holds, I want to see a U-turn. I want to see a wick. I want to see a bearish formation before I enter. I'm not going to just enter because the market is here. That's what some of you all do. And then you put the stop too tight. You get stopped out, but then the market turns right around and then confirms the move and then goes to the target. So when I'm saying, all right, we made profit, some of you all were losing because you entered right away. It's not to enter right away. We need to let the market confirm the move. All right. So pound CAD, that's what I'm looking at. If it U-turns here and confirms, my stop is going to be right above. You see, we have some highs right above here. I want to stop just above that. Let's see if we would get 1 to 3. We'll be doing about 90, 93 is 27. We have about 300 pips of opportunity on the pound CAD. So I like this one. If scenario 2 plays out and the market breaks out, comes back right here to test, right, and holds, we're going to have roughly about 60, and we could go after 6 trees at 18, 180 to do your 1 to 3. All right, so that's my game plan for the pound CAD this week, guys. I'm looking at the pound CAD to hold or to break out of the resistance and then go up. I'm looking for the pound New Zealand dollar to tell me what it's going to do. So this one is one I would need to follow for the week. And the New Zealand card, I like bearish. This is my favorite trade for this week. Right, but again, as I said, it's happened time and time. We've had plenty scenarios where the market gave us a lot of reasons to fall and then did not. If that happens, fine. That's why we have our stop in place for the market to go. Just to recap, last week trades are still open, right? So we actually took profit from this trade right here, and the market is currently falling on the Aussie Swiss franc. I expect it to continue to fall for about another, I believe this would be what, 60 pips, 67 pips to this D extension, also to this next low, but this should be the start of the move. So the market should fall, correct, and continue to fall. So I'm only looking to go after the D extension, then the correction, and then I would look to continue selling this because I believe we are going to make a lower low from last week. Pound New Zealand dollar, this is what we said. The market will go up here, U-turn, and the market U-turn right here. Went back up. We sold inside here, made profit. The market came back, tested again, and we sold again and made some profit here. This is where we're at right now. So we did not break out here to continue the trade. We are either going to stay in this sideways movement. That's why I'm saying we could come right back up here, or we are going to come up to support, becoming resistance around here, and then continue the fall. So that was last week's setup. We should have made profit on the pound New Zealand dollar. You should either have taken profit or still be in the Aussie Swiss franc if you're going after this target. If you're up already, then I would say start locking in some profit. And gold last week, gold we got stopped out. So gold, we were looking at this as a M here, and the market came here, stopped us out. All right, went up, is looking like it's holding. So now I expect it to go up to this higher level and then give us the fall that we were looking at. So I do expect gold to maybe push a bit higher and then fall. All right, guys, so that's it for this week. Let me go back to this week. New Zealand CAD, bearish. Pound New Zealand dollar, I have some scenarios that I want to see what the market does. Pound CAD, I like it bearish as well. Or if the market breaks above, I need it to hold, and then I would be looking to buy this market. All right. Have a great trading week, guys. I'll see you all next week.